Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. Happy to have you. Happy to have you. Thank you so much for your likes and your subscribes and your shares. You mean the absolute world to me. It is such an honor to bring you these readings, and I'm so I don't even know what word to use. Just humbled that this resonates with you. It's I don't know. I feel a certain sort of way about it. I don't know what to say, but I just want to say, mwah! Thank you very, very much. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Tanya. I am a spiritual healer and empath. And like on the way in, it gives me an energetic donation to my channel and helps me also not only to grow the channel, but it also helps me to tune into you. And that's always a good thing, so I can continue to bring you these readings. These are collective readings, which means any energy, any sign. There's not one particular sign that I focus on. I am an Aries, but I'm also a few other signs. Anyways, they're collective readings. I do point them out because tarot has signs, astrological signs, right, within it. But energy does not have a gender. So if I say he or she, which I often do, don't take offense to that, please. Those are just 3D terms. All right. I think I said every spiel I'm supposed to say, right? Did I miss anything? I might have, and if I do, please forgive. But anyway, let's get to it. I have shuffled some cards from Moonology Manifestation, one of my favorites, and as well as the Energy Oracle, one of my second favorites. And I'm shuffling the Kipper as we speak. So let's bring in spirit. And I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you tune in. See, I forgot the spiel. You didn't tell me, you didn't remind me. These are timeless readings, so anytime you've tuned in, the divine has guided you as far as I'm concerned. And I'm happy to have you. Happy to have you. Without the divine, where would we be? Let's face it. So let's bring them in. Spirit, guides, and angels of your whitest light. Thank you so much for this beautiful day. And I hope that it's beautiful wherever you are, my collective is. But Spirit, help me to channel these messages in a way that brings healing, hope, and guidance to the person that is viewing. Help protect my energy as I open myself up to channel these messages, as well as protect the energy of the collective. Thank you so much, Spirit, for your love, your guidance, and just you, just you. Amen. All right. Anyways, let's get to it. So I did shuffle, as I mentioned, 2 cards, and here they are. One of them is from the Energy Oracle, Yin and Yang, but Yin and Yang. Can you see that? Probably not. Yin and Yang, but it's in the reverse, as well as Moonology Manifestation, Know Your Worth. I love that one. That's, let's face it. Let's just end the reading. This is it. I'm kidding. All right. So Yin and Yang can be the twin flame card. What? Already starting? Yes, you're starting already. Let's go to the energy one. It's in the reverse. It reveals. This card reveals a Yang cycle, which is one of active, outgoing energy. This time calls for a more logical approach to things, but the logic needs to be applied to purposeful action. This cycle is often marked by creativity and new beginnings, sometimes with significant outer change. Let yourself apply more forceful energy to the task at hand and take advantage of this highly charged Yang time. All right, so there's changes, and it could be outwardly physical changes or outwardly in your environmental changes. But what it's saying is it's an active change. So it's not stuck in your head, stalemate energy. This is movement. Moving your feet in a purposeful way. All right. Just keep that in mind, because if I get a reading today that says you're stealing, I can't. Don't put me through it. All right. New moon in Taurus. Know your worth. All right. So it says here you're on the right track, but you need to go steadily. Knowing you're worthy of your desires is crucial here. Opportunities open up when you believe in yourself. Dig deep and move past negative comments from others. No matter what happened in the past, if you're aiming to manifest something for the good of everyone concerned, you can do it. Good self-esteem will also boost your manifesting powers. So love yourself more. Know your own worth, and others will too. Be true to your values. It says, this card is especially good sign for matters relating to property, possessions, sensuality, love, self-belief, and self-worth. All right. Know your worth. There you go. I can't even reiterate that one enough. We all need to know our worth and recognize some people don't, others will not. And that's good. That's okay. They don't have to. Other people will if they don't, though. Let's face it. Ooh, right off the jump. Spirit. You're on fire. Expectation. All right, what about that, Spirit? Somebody's waiting in expectation. Yeah, maybe it's you. Maybe it's your person. Flip the roles as they see fit. If it's not your story, it could be your person's story. All right, here comes another one. What is it saying? Marriage. All right, one more. One more, maybe, to reveal the story. I don't want to say without... Okay. Ah! Come on, now. I need another one. Thoughts is another one that came out. So you're thinking about somebody, or your person's thinking about you. Yeah, somebody's thinking about you, or you're thinking about somebody, or you're both thinking about each other. Who knows? Let's see. Come on, Spirit. Give me the tea. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Bad health. Somebody's in bad health. And this is a marriage. So expectations in a marriage. But the thoughts are somewhere else. And there's bad health attached to it. And bad health doesn't necessarily mean that you're dying of some dreaded disease. Bad health could be anxiety. Bad health can be just, you know, just not taking care of yourself. You could be in bad health because you're letting yourself go. You know, you're just so anxious or miserable, or something's going on in your life. See, distant horizons. Yeah. This person's in a marriage, but they're not in a happy marriage. There was an expectation, perhaps, that the marriage would be good, but it didn't turn out right because a person was not true to themselves. They were a false person. They weren't true. So this person's thinking about another person, wanting to travel towards another person, wanting to leave a situation. They're very anxious about it. They're in bad health because of it. Give me a couple more cards, Spirit, please. They were in love with somebody else, and yet either they were married at the time to somebody else, or they married somebody else on the fly afterwards. And they never stopped thinking about this person. Oh, Spirit, for real. See, they want to change. Yeah, they want to change. They want a different situation. This person's held in high honor, or they hold you in high honor. This person holds you in their thoughts, in their dreams. They're in love with you. They want to gift that. You're their gift, or they want to gift something to you. You're a gift to this person. And they did not appreciate that gift at the time. Spirit, why is everything landing on the floor? For real? Are you serious? This is not a gift to me, Spirit. Courtship. Yeah. They want to court you. You're their home. They possibly could have a home with somebody else, but they want to take a different path because you're their home. Yeah, you're their home. All right, I'm not going to stay all day with the Kipper. But that's the gist of it. The expectation was, when they got into a marriage with somebody, that it was going to work out. Whether it's you or your person, or both of you similarly are on this kind of a path where you're with somebody else, or it didn't work out between the two of you, they married somebody with an expectation that the marriage was going to work out. And I'm thinking it's your person. And yet it went off the rails because they didn't love this person. They loved you. And they never stopped thinking about you, and they never thought that they would, they never thought that that would be an issue, that they would constantly be thinking about you. They figured they would get over you. Yeah, because you might have walked away from this person, and when you did that, they moved on with their life too, found somebody else, married somebody quick. probably quicker than they normally would have in another situation, because this person's energy is not fast moving or, you know, like impulsive decision making. But for whatever reason, I don't know if they did this because they wanted to get back at you. I don't know if they did this because they were hoping that you would come back to them. I'm not sure. It was really a foolish, fast decision that they made. And it really got them in their feelings because they made a mistake with this person. These are my family screaming, and I'm going to knock them out. I'm telling you. Sorry about that. When you're hearing all this yelling and screaming. They're my kids, and you know, this is what they are. They come from a long line of loud. What can I tell you? All right, Spirit, can you give me some more information on this? Like, more definition of this. Okay. Yeah, High Priestess. High Priestess is a keeper of secrets. So they secretly were in love with you. And they never told you that. Hang on, I'm going to roll up the window a little bit so we can hear less of them and more of me. And I'm going to roll that one down a little bit and hope for the best with that. All right, so the secret keeper of knowledge, the keeper of secrets, very spiritual person, but not one of these people that are going to give away their hand. You know, the High Priestess is one of these people that if they were playing poker, they would win every time, baby, because you would never know. They got the best poker face in the deck. But they're a keeper of secrets. And this person, your person, kept the secret that they loved you. They never showed you that. And this is putting them now in the Four of Swords, which is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Fear and anxiety. This is where and stress. This is where the bad health is coming in. They're mentally overloaded because they went to another person, or they were in a relationship. Take it how it resonates with somebody else when they met you, and they couldn't come towards you, and they couldn't seal the deal with you because they had somebody else. They could have been in the start of a connection with somebody else and they wanted to see it through, or they felt like they made a commitment to this other person and yet they fell for you. And so you walked away. And now they have all of this fear, anxiety, sleepless nights, depression. All they think about is you. And really, was it fair to this other person they're with? No, because they really didn't want to be with that other person. They wanted to be with you. So I don't know what to tell you about that one. But Eight of Cups. Cups is water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, they had a fear of moving on. They stayed in a bad situation. Yeah, because they have codependency issues too. They're a very codependent person. Outwardly, they seem very cold, in control, but inside, then that's not how they are. They're very anxious and codependent on the person that they're with. Yeah, they stayed in that bad situation. All right, Spirit, give me some more information, please, on this subject, please. Why did they stay in this relationship, Spirit? Why did they stay in this situation when they weren't happy with this person? What happened, Spirit? Why did they stay in this situation? Spirit. Temperance. Balance. They wanted a relationship that was harmonious. They wanted a happy relationship with this person. That it was never intended to go off the rails. But see, they didn't come to the connection whole. They had past issues from growing up and raised by parents that were very, how shall I put it, Spirit? They weren't affectionate. They were cold people. They didn't give the necessary love, affection, acceptance that this child needed growing up, your person needed. And so it altered your person's perception of relationships. In fact, their mother and father didn't stay together. Yeah. I believe it had something to do with the father, though. So they looked at situations like their father did. Yeah. Nine of Swords in reverse. But the light at the end of the tunnel they're looking at, they want to overcome the past and the negativity that's attached to it. They're trying to cope with the connection, and they're trying to make something work that's not going to. King of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Cap. They are a grounded person, mature, successful in their business life. Like I told you, not a risk taker. So it's not their personality to just run into something, you know, jump into a connection with somebody. This was very outside of character. They wanted to be loyal to this person and faithful, but the person they're with is not loyal and faithful to them. And maybe at times they're not either. That's what I'm getting. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's a very toxic connection. It's basically they're reliving their parent, his, I'm saying his. Ah, did I say it? Dang it. I'm always channeling masculine energy. Masculine could be feminine, whatever. Just take it how it resonates. You know, when I usually see she's, I always do that. I'm getting a man, a masculine, whose toxic connections are based on their raising, their examples of their parents. And they go into relationships very disconnected to the person, very superficial, not wanting to love that person with all their heart and soul because they're afraid that if they leave, they're not going to be able to handle it. But with that said, what ends up happening is they become very dependent on the person, codependent, and do whatever the person wants them to do. Whatever control they have, it's all a facade. It's a veneer. It's not even what they are. They're very codependent on the person that they're with, and they're really needy, kind of, in a sense, to that person. And they don't want, as much as they want it to be successful, they're coming into this very toxic. And so what ends up happening is they pick toxic people. People they want to fix, people they want to help, people they want to take care of. And in the end, these people use them, abuse them, because these people are toxic too. It's like hurt people, you know, makes sense. So they come into the connection and like I always said to my daughter, if this doesn't make sense, I apologize, because I'm trying to say it and I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly or even wording it in the right way. If you do not love yourself, as these cards have brought out in the beginning, you are going to find people that are similar. Their toxicity is similar to yours. So you're going to attract what you are. So if you don't like yourself, you're going to attract people that don't like themselves. And then you're going to have to fix people. I'm going to fix these people. You ain't going to fix nothing. The only person you can fix is yourself. So if you're thinking that you're going to fix somebody or change somebody or make them better just by you being in their life, that's not going to happen. What's going to happen is you're going to be banging your head against the wall trying to fix something that's broken. And not even Gorilla Glue is going to put it together. It's just a bad mess. It's a vicious cycle. And it doesn't end until you stop it. Till you realize the only person you can change is yourself. The only person that you should love, not the only person, but the first person that you should love is yourself. Then you would be healthy enough to love somebody else. But if you don't even like yourself, how are you going to love somebody else? Don't work that way. You attract what you are. If you're toxic, you're going to attract toxicity. If you're miserable, that's what you're going to attract. If you're happy, same thing. If you're manifesting somebody that's wonderful and yet you hate yourself, what do you think is going to happen? Think about it. All right, so let's see. Ace of Swords in the reverse. There's a lot of confusion in the connection between you and your person, and misinformation, possibly arguments. They made the wrong decision. They made the wrong decision, and they realized what they did, but now they don't know how to get out of it because they're trying to be loyal, as I mentioned. Page of Cups. They want to apologize to you. They want to message you. Will they? Who knows? The Tower. The Tower's coming, a painful ending. They realize that this person they're with is not who they want to be with. And that gives them, they could have a family with this person. They don't want to repeat the patterns of their parents. And yet they feel like if they make that choice to leave this person, that's exactly what they're going to be doing. The Hierophant. It might not be a marriage. It might be a long-term commitment because it's saying here unconventional lifestyle. Maybe you don't believe in those roles. Or it could be the reverse role. They have more feminine and their person has more masculine. And their karmic partner is more in control of the connection than they are, even though they're male. They're not in control of the connection. The feminine is. There you go. Take it how it resonates. Two of Swords. So there is no decision. Stalemate. What did I warn you about from the beginning of this talk? Oh, indecision, crossroads. What? Painful choice. They lived in denial of their connection, but they're torn between you and another person. Yeah. Here comes the Swanee on the left-hand side. Yeah, here comes the Swan. Ugh, I don't know what to say about this nonsense. Every single day I get these readings. Why? The Wheel of Fortune, though, they want the wheel to turn in their favor. They want karma, good karma, not the bad karma. They're hoping that the wheel will turn and they can be with you because they recognize you as their soulmate. Ace of Pentacles. They want a new opportunity. They want to make you a solid offer. Yeah. Because they love you. And they realized it when they met you. They realized it. But it's like, if you can't be with the one you love the one you're with. And that ain't working. That ain't working no more. Because what they thought, what they expected and what they received are two different things. But, as I mentioned, they went into this connection with this person hurt, broken. They weren't able to offer this person really anything of true value because they hid their heart. Because their heart belonged to you. And the person they chose was a cold person and a manipulative cheater. So where is this going to be? This is the love that's going to last a lifetime? I don't think so. Six of Wands in reverse. Disappointment. Yeah. Yeah. Failure. No rewards. Surprise, surprise. All right, Spirit. What's going to happen? Is there any action that this person is going to take towards my viewer? Any action? Any action, Spirit? Let's wrap it up. Couple more cards, please. Yeah, it's saying that Six of Cups in reverse. They want to... The childhood issues. Hello, here goes. They want to let go of that, though. The bad memories of the past. The emotional hurt that's attached to it. You know? The Lovers in reverse. Separation, disharmony, trust issues between the two partners there, the karmic and themselves. One-sided, they gave to the connection and the other person took. They didn't surrender to Spirit. You know, they saw their gift in front of them, which was you, and they didn't go for it. Four of Wands, you're their happy family. They think of you like that. They want a reunion with you. Because you're their Queen of Cups, mature, loving mother, supportive. You're always supportive to them. Always kind to them. Something so different, and they see you as a mother. So, I don't want to badmouth their parents. I really don't. But the mother wasn't as motherly as they see you as. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah. Absentee. I mean, they are very stubborn. They try to control things. Hold on to things. Five of Cups, and it leaves them in grief and sadness. They're mourning the loss of you. Three of Swords, heartbroken. They're just heartbroken. All right, let's move on from this. Let's go on to a few more cards and we're done. I don't want this to be a dragged out reading, but it seems like every day it's a dragged out reading about this. Same energy, Spirit. What's up? Same energy. All right, a couple more cards, Spirit, and then we'll do an affirmation. I want it. It would be nice to be able to say good news. They love you. They're coming towards you. They'll be there tomorrow. But the cards don't lie and energy doesn't lie. Doesn't mean they're never going to come towards you. But look, cut off. Boundaries have been enforced. You cut this person off. You cut them off because you loved yourself enough to set boundaries, and you had to with this person. That was the only way. Good for you. You had to set boundaries. If this person didn't know how to treat you, you had to show them, because they're not used to the person like you. They're used to a person. They're used to, I don't know. You were so wonderful. I mean, they're used to people that aren't, I guess, and they accept that about the person. They shouldn't. But look, no communication, no contact. But look. I miss you, I miss you. It's so easy to see. I miss you and me. Yep, they miss you. And they're praying for you. Yeah, it says praying, seeking higher power for guidance. They are. They're praying for you. And look, mask on. The false self is being projected. So to the outside world, nobody knows. Nobody knows but them. But look, this is a soul connection. This is a connection between souls that recognize each other from the past life. They recognize you from the start, man. And look. Look. Don't leave me. They don't want you to leave, and they feel like you are. You're gone. Look at this. Look at this. Can't lie, man. You're too good for me. Raise your vibration so that it may be in line with your desires. They need to raise their vibration. They need to stop the nonsense of feeling they're not good enough, you know? Look, you're controlling. Control is stemmed from fear. Release what you cannot control. They've been controlling the narrative, and it's not working out in their favor. They need to heal. They need to recognize their worth. They do. They need to love themselves. And until they do that, they're not going to... This was divine protection, this separation. They needed to work on themselves. So just keep high vibing it. Keep high vibing it, as I say to every reading lately. Because the readings are just going off the rails every day. Seriously, spirits. All right, spirit. This is it. Just give me some guidance, please. Give me some guidance, please. Guidance for this person to end it on a happy note. I mean, it's not that it's not happy. They're recognizing you for who you are. They're trying. They were so blessed to have you in their life, and they're so inspired by you that you are helping them to change and to grow. That's not the problem. The problem is their own self-worth, their own controlling, codependent sees that is creating the issue. That is the problem. So just keep high vibing it. That's going to attract this person more than if you chase them around and beg them to come to you. You know, which you're not doing. I'm not saying you're doing that. But they have to make that decision, not you, whether to change, whether to come toward you. You can't force a person to love you or to change. You can't. You can only change yourself in how you approach a situation. And you're a great example to them, whether you know it or not, whether they ever said it to you or not. You are. You taught them something that they didn't learn, a difference between how they were raised and a healthy person to look up to and admire. Good for you. Okay. All right, here it is. Yes and no. I am always allowed to say the word no, even to people that I love. To say yes at all times may lead to exhaustion and mental fatigue. I can help others, but I must also help myself preserve my energy. Amen. And that's what you did when you walked away. You did. You had no choice. You love this person, no doubt. But the answer is no, I'm not going to take your toxicity. I have to love myself. Good for you. Keep high vibing it, my friend. All right. And if the message resonated with you, please like and subscribe. And join me next time for Empress Aries 888. But until then, be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.